This is lesson 10, and the topics for this lesson are going to be LiDAR, light detection and ranging, LAStools in Quantum GIS, working under the version 2.18.18, running under Windows 7 Ultimate, how to set up LAStools in Quantum GIS, processing, options, providers, tools for LiDAR data, activate, LAStool folder, LAStool processes, LASview, LASground, LASheigth, LASclassify, LAS2them, working with LAStools outside of Quantum GIS, LAS2them and BLAST2them, Digital Elevation Model, DEM, 3D Model, QGIS 2.3JS, SASplanet, Contour Lines, Raster, Extraction, Contour, install a plugin, terrain analysis, create a Hillshade, and also the websites we are going to visit today are going to be Rapid Lasso, GmbH, Canadian LiDAR data sources of free and open data, and country of Grand Prairie, Alberta.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be working with LiDAR. And LiDAR, what is LiDAR? LiDAR is a cloud of points with a different distance and different colors, but just points. As these points has different distance, we can create a 3D models like this one. Before to start, let's go to watch a very short introduction about LiDAR.
LiDAR is an acronym of light detection and ranging. It is a remote sensing technology used to measure distances. LiDAR uses laser light to measure the distance between the sensor and the object on the surface. To calculate the distance, it is necessary to know the velocity of the light and how much time took the travel to the object on the surface and return back to the LiDAR sensor. LiDAR system has the next components: laser source and laser detectors. The laser source generates the energy of the pulses. The laser detector detects the laser light pulses that are reflected back from the target objects. Timing: this electronic instrument records the exact time the laser pulse leaves and returns to the laser detector. Global positioning system, GPS. The global positioning system provides accurate geographical information regarding the position of the sensor. Inertial measurement unit, IMU. IMU records the precise orientation of the sensor, X, Y, and Z every moment. The computer registers all the data and controls the system works properly. First return, second return, and third return. The first return is the faster one to achieve the light sensor receiver, and the third return is the last one due to the longest distance. We can classify the data according to the returns.
Hello everybody, this is lesson 10, and today we are going to be working with LiDAR. Okay. First, let's go to see what options we have with Quantum GIS to work with LiDAR. First of all, we have to go to processing, this button here, but if you can see this option at the bar tools, it's because you have to install that plugin, okay? Then you have to go to plugins, first option. Remember, you have to be connected on internet. to download the plugins. Then here write processing. As you can see here, the option is already clicked, and that's the reason because I can see the button here, right? But if you don't have this option click, you are not going to see anything here, okay? Then in processing, go to options. In options, goes to providers, okay? And here at the bottom, you have tools for LiDAR data, okay? Click here, and we have a couple different options, Fusion and LAStools. We are going to work with this option, the last one, LAStools, okay? Then first, we have to go to, I'm going to close this one. We have to go to Google because we want the last version for LAStools, okay? Then just Google the name LAStools, and the first link, this one, is the one we want, okay? Just click, and as you can see here, you have to click this button, and that's it. That's the last version. Save. It's not going to take longer, but maybe I'm going to pass the video faster. Okay, it's already complete. I'm going to cut, and I'm going to create a new folder with LAStools. I'm going to paste inside this folder, and I'm going to extract here. Now this step is a very important one if you don't want to have errors with LAStools, okay? What I'm going to do is just cut this folder. You know, we have this one, inside this folder we have this one. Just cut this one, and we are going to paste in our local disk, okay? The main one, in my case, is the letter C. Then double click, and I'm going to paste here, okay? That's it, very easy, okay? Then close, and let's go to Open Quantum GIS. And now we are going to activate the option to work with LAStools, okay? To do that one, processing, options, providers, go to the bottom, tools for LiDAR data, then click the box for activate, and here in LAStools, just click over here, and it's going to appear this option, okay? Then we have to go to our computer. It was in local disk C, double click, and just select the folder you want, and that's it, and then press OK. As you can see, it's going to appear this message telling you there is something wrong, okay? It doesn't matter, just OK, OK, close, and I believe it's going to work, okay? That it's a common error, but the software used to work, okay? Okay, now we have to go to processing, click on this button, toolbox, and now we have these options here. As you can see, we cannot see the option for LiDAR tools, okay? We are going to do some things. Let's go to see what is going on here. So everything is okay. Let me see. Okay, looks like this one is not activate. Let's go to repeat everything. That is pretty normal. Sometimes it doesn't work, okay? But yes, you have to do again and again, okay, until the software recognizes the LAStools. Let's see what's happened now. Okay, as you can see now, we have over there tools for LiDAR data. Okay, and this is the LAStools. Okay, all the things we can do. LAStools are not totally free. Okay, there are some restrictions. Let's go to see the terms of the license. LAStools, here the license. There are some options we can use totally free, even they are open source. Other tools are just free, like these ones, but they are not open source. And other tools you need a license. Okay, but if you are using just by hobby, or you are using for educational, you can use these tools, but sometimes there are some restrictions. Okay, let's go to now download some information about LiDAR. If you Google here, for example, free LiDAR Alberta, and go to the first option. In this website you can see some resources. Okay, for example, here for the province of Alberta, we have all these areas with LiDAR for free. Okay, then let's go to Grand Prairie, this option, the first one. Then here we have to go here looking for LiDAR, then click here, and you have a map. Then you can select where area you want. Okay, I'm going to pick up an area with a river because we are going to get some topography there. It's going to be more nice. There is a river there, and also here there are some buildings. I'm going to download this area here, number 15. You have some information about the file here. I'm going to select the first option. Okay, we have already the file here. Open. It's not a very heavy one. Properties, let me see, that's 43 megabytes. That's not too much. Cat. We already created the folder. Paste here, and I'm going to extract here. Okay. We have some files inside. As you can see, we have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, we know already about the metadata. It's very important to check what data we have for this file. Okay, we have to pay attention for the projection. Okay, in this case is UTM Zone 11, not 83, and you have more information here. Okay, if you want to read. Also, the kind of file we have in this case is LAS, okay, but also could be LAS finished with Z. It means the file is compressed. Okay, then you have to decompress, and you are going to have the LAS. Okay, let's go to see the file. Okay, we are going to work with this file. Here in the options at the LAStools, we have to go LAStools, this option here, select LASview, then select the file, lesson 10, LiDAR is this one, open and run. Okay, we have the information there. As you can see, this LiDAR information, it's classified already. Looks like the classification is just for vegetation and ground. Okay, you can see that's a 3D model. Okay, you can see the vegetation there. Okay, and the tool is LASview. Okay, then if you click right on the screen here, you are going to see the options you have. You have all these options. Okay, then for example, we can classify the information according to the elevation, and it's going to give us different colors according to the elevation. We can classify also in a different color, for example, a blue one and yellow one. Okay, and also there are all different kind of classifications, for example by intensity. That is good to see a little bit how it looks like the side, you know, it's the closest one to the real color. Also we can classify according to the returns, first return, second return, first return, third return. Okay, it is very easy to suppose the red one are the first return, there are the vegetation, the trees. Okay, and the yellow ones are the last return. Okay, it's the ground, the river here in this case. Okay, okay, let's go to leave as an elevation. Also we can classify as a fly line. Then let's go to leave this one. Then other way we can classify the information is, for example, if we want to see just the vegetation, or if we want to see just the water or the buildings, or just the ground, as you can see here. Okay, but as I said, in this kind of file we have just the soil and vegetation. Okay, that is for free. Okay, and for example, if you pay for the file, maybe the file is already classified with all the information. Okay, but it's not this case, and sometimes also the file is not classified and you have to classify the information. Okay, let's go to see, for example, the ground. This one is just the ground. Okay, and also we can see if we want just the vegetation. This is the vegetation. Let me change the color for a blue one. As you can see here, if you want to change the options to manage inside the LiDAR file, you have to press space, and these options is going to change here. Okay, for a different options. That's the tools you have to use to move. Okay, now I'm going to make zoom, then I have to go to zoom. Okay, and you can move. Then as you can see here, there is a kind of building. Okay, but that one it's classified as a vegetation also. Okay, we put here vegetation. Now we have just in vegetation, and you see that one it's I'm going to approach more. I'm going to move this one a little bit. At the beginning it's a little bit confused to use the tool. Okay, but after a while, okay, that is a building and it's classified as a vegetation. Okay, we can change that one. I'm going to show you the Google Earth. Okay, this building, I believe is this one here, this building here. Okay, I'm going to try to put the same orientation, and then we can make a better idea what are seeing now. Okay, I'm going to go back with the zoom. Going to move this one. Okay, that's the orientation. We have one building here, one here, and one here. Is these three buildings here I'm going to show you. This one is this one, this one is this one, and this one is this one. Okay, even for this one here is this one here. Okay, and all these lines here are the cars or trucks, or I don't know what is that. Okay, but everything is classified as a vegetation. Okay, I'm going to change the zoom now. Okay, more things. It's a little bit hard to move with this one. Okay. We see the classifications. We said, for example, for water, there is nothing because it's not classified. Okay. It's just two classes in this file: vegetation and ground. Buildings, nothing. Ground. Okay, we can see the ground, and that ones are the buildings. Okay, this one is the trucks or the cars we saw. Here is the river. This is the road. And more things. Okay, that's it. Then these other kinds of classification according to the flies, for example. You can play and check every information. 0, 1, 2, 3. Here just there are a couple of flights. 1 and 2. Okay. I am pressing the buttons on the keyboard. Okay. Then let's go to select all returns. Okay. More options. Okay, this is number of pulses. 10 pulses, 50 pulses, 100 pulses. Okay, whatever. Then that one is you want to raise the lines. Okay, you can play with this kind of stuff. No one. Then an important tool is this one, but I am working actually in a virtual machine, as you can see here at the top. Okay, and the memory RAM for the virtual machine are not really good. Okay, then when you are working with LiDAR files, they are really heavy because you are creating 3D models, and it's hard for the software, for the hardware I mean, to manage that kind of information if you are working with a virtual machine, right? Then what I'm going to do is just a section of an area. Then I'm going to work with that section because that one is going to be smaller and it's going to be more easy for the machine to manage that information. Okay, to make a section you have to press the letter X on the keyboard. Okay, then you have to select the area you want. You see this red rectangle here. Then I'm going to mark here. I'm going to select an area. Then I'm going to press again the letter X. Okay, that's the area we are going to see now. Sorry. There is a few trees and the buildings. Okay, I'm going to make zoom. Okay, you can see the buildings there and some vegetation here, some trees, buildings, vegetation, building. Okay, now I would like to comment this option here, the Triangulate. That's very important because the software is going to make a team. Okay, TIN. Okay, click, wait just a little bit, and we have the triangulation already complete. Okay, I'm going to select, for example, here water. I select water because there is no information, and in this way I can see well the triangulation, okay, the 3D model, because there is no information. Okay, as you can see now, you can see better the buildings and the cars here, the trees. Okay, that's a very interesting tool, the triangulation. If you want to remove the triangulation, just press Shift and T again, it disappear. Okay, then go to show all returns. Okay, and that's it for the triangulation. Okay, also more options. Okay, with these tools here we can classify the points. Okay, I'm going to show you, for example, in this case ground, it's a brown color, and vegetation, it's a green color. Okay, but for buildings it's an orange color. Let's go to classify some points. Okay, then you have to select building here, go here and make an, if you press the key equal, the points are going to be bigger, you see. Okay, now I'm going to make zoom. Okay, but I have to take out this option. Oh, sorry. Okay, I make a mess. Okay. Zoom until here, for example. Going to move a little bit this one to see well the building, something like that. And now I'm going to press here, reclassify. I'm going to select building, make a square here. Select all the points you believe is the building. Okay, then here, and you have to register. Okay, now we have the building there. Okay, also for the other ones, the ones over here, you can do the same. Go here, buildings, make a square here, and you can classify this one as a building. Okay. The problem, it's we don't have the license to use the software, and that information it doesn't keep inside. Okay, well, if I close this one now, for example, and I open again, you see we don't keep that information. It's because we don't have the license. Okay, but you know there is this option, okay, to classify the points. Also, we can change the color pressing the letter C. Okay. You can see all these options here, the short steps indicating the letter. Okay. Equal, you see, to change the size of the of the pixels, of the points. Now we are going to do some algorithms. We are going to use some tools, okay? Okay, before to process any information, I would like to say that I am a beginner on LiDAR, okay? I started to use LAStools just a few months ago, okay? I don't have too much experience, right? What I'm trying to do is to follow the instructions. We have some instructions inside the folder in LAStools to use the algorithms, okay? If you go to the bin, here you have all the algorithms, and I believe to classify the buildings and trees, we can use this tool, LASclassify, okay? And we have the instructions here how to use this tool, okay? We have an example here, okay? I'm going to try to follow these examples a little bit, right, in order to classify the information. Because as we said before, let me show you again, LASview here. Open, okay. We have the classification just for ground and vegetation, but we don't have the buildings. And we have a lot of points here. We can do that one manually, as I showed you before, like with this tool, buildings, right? Make here a square, right? Then registered information, right? And you are going to create the buildings, right? Then when you go here and render only buildings, for example, okay, you have the building there, and you have the vegetation, right? And the soil, and I mean the ground, okay? But we can do that one manually, building by building, right? We like to use a algorithm that classify everything with the software, okay? That is what I'm going to try to do now, okay? Then in order to do that one, I am going to follow these instructions here, okay? Then what I'm going to do is to run these three processes, and let's go to see what is the result, okay? Then first we are going to do LASground. LASground is this algorithm here, okay? We are going to select our folder, our file. I'm not going to select any of these ones because we have already the file with UTM coordinates, and the distance are in meters, okay? I'm going to select this option, and I'm going to select extra file, okay? I'm going to put output. It's going to be less than 10. And I'm going to call this file as a ground. Save. I'm going to run the process, and I'm going to pass the video faster because the process sometimes is very slow, okay? Okay, the process is already complete. Then let's go to process the other algorithm. We did already LASground. Now we are going to do this one, LASheigth. Is this one here? Let me check what is this one. Let's go to select LASground, because here, as it said, we have to process. Well, you can read this document, okay? And you are going to see what I'm doing now. And I'm going to select this one, open. Is this algorithm. I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to keep in the same, but now the name is going to be Heigth. Save. run the process. Okay, the process is complete. Then let's go to do the last one. The last one is going to be the classify, this one. Select the file, is going to be this one now. Open, save as, I'm going to put here class C, save. Okay, that's complete. Let's go to C now. Okay, as you can see now, we have some buildings there. The orange one, okay. I believe the classification could be better, but as I said at the beginning, I don't have too much experience with LAStools, okay. But now we can classify the information in these three, vegetation, soils and buildings. Let's go to put the ground right there. Okay, as you can see there, there are some points are above the ground. They are buildings there, you see there, these points here. Okay, maybe at the future we can do one more video if I know how to do this job better, okay, but that's an introduction. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to pass this information, I mean the ground, just the ground, to a digital elevation model, because that is the information we are going to use, okay. To do that one, we have to use this tool, LAStools, digital elevation model, okay. Then I'm going to select the first one, the file we downloaded. It's classified with vegetation and ground, yes, okay. I'm going to keep that one as a dem. Lesson 10. Dem. Save and run. Okay, it doesn't work. When it happens, we have to use we can use Quantum GIS. We have to use LAStools directly. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. Yes, we have to go to the folder we have in local disk C, LAStools, go to bin, and here you have all the algorithms to use, okay. We want to use LAStools is this one, and here you have the instructions how to use it, okay. Then double click. If you are using Windows 10, make sure you are doing this one. You make all the extension for the Windows, okay, because in other way you are going to have problems. Then click here, letter C, go, we have to look for our file, users, Marcel, my files are in the desktop. Lesson 10, LiDAR. I'm going to select this one and add. Okay, is this one? Then I'm going to go here to filter, and I'm going to select keep classification, okay. As you remember, we have two classifications, soils and vegetation in this case, okay. Then the value has to be 2 here, and you have to add, okay. Then we have to go here to select output, okay. Going to put them, digital elevation model. Last to last. Sorry, maybe I select a wrong one. Yeah, has to be last to them. I'm sorry. Okay. As said, remember to extend all the windows. Go to browse. Select the directory you have your information. In my case is the letter C. Go. Here I have to select users because I have the information in my desktop. Lesson 10, LiDAR. Select the file. Is this one. Go filter. Keep classification, as I said before. Value is number 2, is because we want to keep the classification number 2. And here, this is the resolution for the den. I'm going to put 0.5. Keep the elevation, actual values, that's good. For output, I'm going to put them, digital elevation model. You have to make sure you minimize this one. Then everything is good. I'm going to run. You can select the format you want for the file. For me, that one is okay. Cancel, because what I want to show you is this screen. Also, this is important because you are going to be all the process there. Okay, run. Here is your specifications. Start. As you can see here, there is a warning because we are unlicensed. The file we have is over 1.5 million points. Then is going to insert in black diagonals on our file. Okay, I'm going to show you this one, what it means exactly. Okay, add a raster, desktop, lesson 10, LiDAR. Here is our den. Okay, open. As we said at the beginning, if you remember when we downloaded the information, LiDAR, we have here our projection. Okay, zone 11, NAT 83, NAT 83, UTM zone 11. Okay, you see these diagonals, that's what they said. Okay, we are unlicensed and they are going to insert black diagonals. Then we have to manipulate our digital elevation model. We can add colors as usual. Okay, classify, apply. Okay, we have the colors there. You can manipulate this information as you want. Equal intervals 5. You can put the ramp you want. Apply. Okay, you can make a 3D model with this one. This is the resolution. Run. As I said before, I am working in a virtual machine, then it's hard for the hardware to move these 3 models fast. Okay, that area is very interesting because we have this kind of geomorphology. I don't know why, what is that exactly, but that is the advantage of work with LiDAR technology, right? You can see things that you cannot see with the vegetation. Okay, this platform here, sorry, is this platform here. And this one is this one here, but it's very curious, this kind of morphology there. You can see that morphology here. This line is this line here. Okay. In order to avoid these lines, we can process other kind of algorithm. I'm going to show you. This algorithm is going to be this one, blast to them, accept, then go see here, go to look for the file we want, users, Marcel, has to be my desktop here, lesson 10 LiDAR, lesson 10 LiDAR. I want to work with this file, same as before, classification, keep the classification, value to add, then here is going to be then to 0.5. The format is good, and I'm going to do as I did before to see the screen. Run, start. When we are using this kind of algorithm, in this case we don't have that restriction. Okay, let's go to load the file. It's then to open, send projection. You see now we don't have, remove this one, and we can change the color. Okay, and we can run also the model. As you can see, the quality of the model is really good. You can see a lot of features. Now what I'm going to do is just use LAStools. I mean SASplanet. Okay, to download the area we want, and I'm going to project the 3D model with the area we are working now. It's Grand Prairie. The area we are working now is this area here. Let's see what is the better resolution we have. Bing aerial. That's not bad, but I believe the other one it was better. And Google, nothing for Google. And Google Earth. And maybe it's because we are no. Nothing. Google Earth. Nothing. Okay, I'm going to use then the Esri one for terrain. No, for let me check this one. I don't know why I can see now Esri. Yeah, Imagery. Okay, this one. That one has more light. area. Okay, I'm going to use this one. The area, going to make a polygon from here to here. The zoom is going to be 20. I want GeoTIFF because it's going to keep the georeferencing inside the file. I'm going to save this one in lesson 10. LiDAR site. Save. Zoom 20 we set. Over layers we are not going to use any one. For the projection I want QGIS 84 because we don't have the projection we are using is UTM. Okay, this software just has geographic coordinates. It doesn't have projected coordinates. Start. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Lesson 10. LiDAR. Is this image? You can see the resolution is pretty good. Now we are going to add to our area. Then we are going to select here what projection we want. Is this one already is good? Okay. Here is good. Okay. Then add the raster is going to be the site. Okay. It's this one. Okay, now we can do the 3D model with this picture on the top. To do that one, just go here, maximum resolution, image, browse, no, sorry, layer, select this one, site, okay, maximum resolution here, but I don't know if it's going to work the model because it's too much resolution for everything. I'm going to try. It is very slow. I run the same model in my main computer. I mean outside of the virtual machine. I'm going to show you. Okay, is this one, and now we can see it moves very fast. Okay, this is the result for the 3D model. It's really good quality. Okay. There are funny tools here. It's this one. You can change the color for a blue one, for example. Okay. Going to close. Now what I'm going to do is extract the contour lines for this digital elevation model. That's very easy. Just go here to raster, extraction contour. You have to select your digital elevation model. Is this one, as you can see here the name, this one. Select your output. It's going to be lesson 10 LiDAR. Going to put here contour lines. Save, and you can decide the interval. is going to be 1 meter. Is going to be too much lines, I believe, but let's go to do just 1 meter. The attribute is going to be the elevation for the attribute table. Okay, then okay, the process is going to take not 83. Okay, the process is already complete. We have our contour there. Finally, we are going to create a Hillshade. To do that one, we can download a plugin called Terrain Analysis. We have to be connected on internet. Just Terrain Analysis. Sorry. Terrain Analysis is this one. Close. We are going to work with the digital elevation model, then raster, terrain analysis, high scale. We are going to save the new file here inside. Save. That's okay. That's, you can change the orientation. Okay. Okay. This kind of file allows us to recognize easy the morphology of the surface. Okay, we can see a lot of different elements, and that's the video for today. We are going to do an extension of the LiDAR, and we are going to see a few things we can do with the LiDAR information. Okay, but that one is going to be at this extension video. For today, that's it. Okay, see you.